Hey guys, it's Knights Templar back here. Welcome to my war room in Champaign, Illinois. Welcome to Operation First Blood, 9.3 China. Just a housekeeping item from Flak 88's video. He put a AAA, I'll forget my box over here. He put it here in Alaska, but there's no minor army base. So he elected to put it here in Jakarta and airlift the light infantry up to Alaska, making that 2. So, yep, that was it. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, let's do some tech. We're gonna go for long range missiles. So we're gonna put just 1 die on that since it's only a 7 or less. And then we're going to put 2 on advanced manufacturing. We're at stage 2 for that. We are at stage 3 for long-range missiles, so we could finish that. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and roll. Okay, so it looks like we missed long-range missiles, but we did get advanced manufacturing. So, very good. So that goes to stage 3. All right. Easy, easy. All right, so for our buys, 12, 16, 22, 26, 29 to spend. We're going to upgrade 6 paramilitary to 6 light infantry for 2 each. We're going to buy a field artillery for 4, a AAA for 3, 2 early gen MBTs for 4, a light infantry, and a AAA for 6. So that is our buy. All right, anyway, let's get to combat. So starting down here, as you can see, it's just a walk-in here to South Vietnam, which what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 infantry out of the 5 here, move those down along with a AAA and a field artillery. So that will go there. So that leaves us with, and I'll grab the scalps for these. Okay. So that will leave us with a field artillery, 2 light infantry, 2 Marines, and 2 airborne. So that, like I said, that's a walk-in. We're going to attack Cambodia. So from Laos, we're going to bring in 2 light infantry, a field artillery, a AAA, and then we're going to do an airborne assault with one of these airborne in North Vietnam, since there is a minor air base there. And simply just go 1, 2. So easy enough. So there is an airborne here. So that just goes right there. Okay. All right, and then we're also going to bring in from Guangxi 2 early gen fighters. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. So they'll have a movement of 2 left. Let me just get a fuel gauge marker. So these will have a movement of 2 left. And then the medium bomber is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will have a movement of 4 left. Well, technically 5, because it has a major air base there. So I'm just going to put a 4 there just to show that there is a fuel gauge underneath. So it's got plenty of movement to get back where I want it to. And we're going up against the 2 light infantry there in Cambodia. So it's jungle. Looks like there's no mountain, so it's just jungle, which is nice. So nothing that penalizes me-wise with... I don't have any vehicle class units, so that's good. And then final combat will be here in Uliassutai. So from eastern Xinjiang, I'm going to bring in 2 mechs, which is not affected by any terrain. But these units over here will be, because I am crossing a desert border. So we're going to bring in 3 early gen MBTs, field artillery. Oh, one thing I did also going to bring in from Eastern Xinjiang is a AAA. So I thought about attacking Ulaanbaatar, but decided I will not jump the gun. It just doesn't make sense pip-wise, and I'm just not going to do it. So I think that's okay the way that is. A little lighter than what I want it to be normally. He's got a AAA there. I don't really want to risk any of my early gen fighters because they can be used elsewhere and another time. So play the conservative approach and do it that way. And that's it. So let's go to a combat resolution. All right, let's see. Let's just start this up here. So let's roll our first strike. Now, before I roll, AAAs do retire. So that's going to retire. That's going to retire. So I'm just going to put these off to the side here. And they're just on the sidelines watching. So they've got Captain G's got a next gen and an MBT. So I've got 6 units. So, all right, let's roll the field artillery first, and that will roll on a 1. So let's go ahead and roll that. Oop. That's a 9, that missed. Let's go ahead and roll our 2. Now, these will not retreat on the 12, these 2 mechs, since I did not cross a border, a desert border. So that'd be 2 at 3. There's 1 hit, okay? So I got 1. And then I've got 3 early gen MBTs at 1s. 12s retreat. And looks like no hits there, but no retreats. Okay, so we got 1 hit, which Captain G more than likely will take the MBT. All right, so let's go ahead and roll his MBT at a 4. That's a 7. Let's go roll on his next gen MBT. That is a 7, so that missed. Wow. All right, so second round. Everything is normal now, so we can go ahead and roll as normal. So we've got 2 mechs at 3s. Those miss. 3 early gen MBTs at 2. Those miss. And then 1 our field artillery at 2. That missed. All right, so next gen. Oops. That's a 1, so that's a target select. So more than likely, Captain G will target the mech. More than likely. So, all right, let's continue. All right, so 3 early gen MBTs. Nothing. 1 at 3 for the mech. Nope. 1 field artillery. There's a hit. Nice. And then next gen. That's a 12. So, field artillery for the win. So we took one casualty, which was a target select, which is fine. So let's get out our handy dandy ramble. It's not worth anything, but nonetheless, still take it. All right, so there we go there. And then Vietnam's a walk-in, so I'm not sure what the chart is on theirs, but I do go up to 13. And then let's do Cambodia down here. This shouldn't be too bad, I hope not, but you never know. All right, so we do have one first strike, and that is the field artillery at a 2. So let's go ahead and roll that for first strike. It's a 7. Let's go ahead and roll our airborne at a 3, airborne assault. It's a miss. 2 light infantry at 2. Nope. 2 early gen fighters at 3. Man, I'm getting new dice. And 1 medium bomber at a 5. They both miss. All right. 2 light infantry. That's a hit. So I'll take the airborne. I don't really care about that. All right, next round. Medium bomber at a 5. That's a hit. That's 1. Nice. 2 early gen fighters at 3. And there's another hit. So I'll just roll everything else. So field artillery and the 2 light infantry at 2s. And there's another hit. So we're good. All right, so 2 light infantry. And they both miss. So, okay. So we take Cambodia. We take that with 2 light infantry, a field artillery, a AAA, and obviously we can't take the territory with the 2 early gen fighters and the medium bombers, so those will have to go bye-bye. Cambodia is not worth anything, so that goes to us. All right. So I'll show you the results for that. So there we go. Okay. All right, so that's it for combat. Let me swap this out because there we go. Okay. All right, so let's do some non-combat real quick. We have quite a few. 10,000 at least. Okay. Captain G, forgot you put your land your fighters in Philippines there. There we go. Because I need my task force card. Okay. So my fleet here will go in port at the major shipyard, frigate, and the nuke. So that will just go there. Saving these boats for a rainy day. Okay. All right, and then let's see what else. So we got the fleet that's in port. So the airborne is going to move 1 to Guangxi. This airborne is going to do the base movement, go 1, 2 to Beijing. Okay. I don't think there's any way. Actually, we just move it here. Guangxi. The way that I have my buys, I can set it up to where he can't get through. So like, this can't be yeah. There's no way he can get through. Okay. Let's move the AAA from Guangxi down to North Vietnam. Okay, I'm just gonna leave all this here for now. So, okay. I'm not gonna move any of those yet. The 3 paramilitary from Beijing are gonna be moved up to southern Manchuria, along with the 2 light infantry will be, well, the 2 light infantry will do the base movement of 1, 2 over here. So simply just go boom, boom right there. All right. These 2 here, 2 early gen MBTs are going to go up. Let's see. They'll go 1, 2 here to eastern Zhejiang. So it looks like we covered that. Yeah, I think that's okay for now. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I like where my planes are at right now. Yeah, actually this one can move. Well, it can scramble into here if it wants to. But yeah. Okay, I like it. So I like the way that this is positioned. Oh, one thing I do need to move is these. So these have a movement of 2 left. I'm gonna go 1 to Laos, 2 to North Vietnam. So that's where they are gonna go. And then the medium bomber has 5 movement left. So I think I'm gonna move. If we're looking at the mini, if we're looking at this map here, it's currently there. So we can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here to eastern Zhejiang. So that's where this is gonna go. Okay. So I don't need that anymore. All right. Told you a lot of non-combats. It's just the way it is. And then, yeah, I think we can place units. So the AAA that's going to be built is going to go here in eastern Zhejiang. We're also going to put, well, what we're going to do is we're going to, yeah, let's just continue here. So we're going to upgrade 3 of the paramilitary here. Take that off. 2 light infantry. So we can just put these bad boys underneath here. Okay. All right. So let me take that stack off that I had there. We're going to put 1 light infantry that we have left, I believe. Yeah, that I have left. We are going to put that here an Eastern Zhejiang. Okay. And then we're going to put the field artillery and the 2 early gen MBTs in southern Manchuria. Okay. All right. We're also going to upgrade 3 of the paramilitary in southern Manchuria to light infantry. Okay. All right. And then the last but least, we'll put a AAA here. So everything now has AMD. Again. So, okay, I think that wraps it up. Before I collect income, I am going to move these People's War markers. So this one will move to here, to Guangxi. And I think that's it. I don't think I need to move any of those, so. Actually, you know what? This one from Beijing is going to be moved here. So, there you go. All right, perfecto. All right, now let's collect income. We'll have more IPP than we did last time. So, all right. So for income, so we'll collect 13 for base, 10 for computers. That's 23. We'll collect 3 for independent arms sales. That's 26. We'll collect 2 for North and South Vietnam. That's 30. And then we'll collect 1 for, it says Laos or Cambodia on the reference sheet. So I believe I collect 31. So not 32, because it says Laos or Cambodia, but that should be correct. So, okay, so $31, most excellent. I'm happy with that. Definitely happy with that. Okay, let's do a disposition of forces here real quick for everybody. Yeah, let's just go ahead. So in Guangxi, or no, Qinghai, I have an airborne. In Eastern Xinjiang, I have 5 paramilitary, 6 light infantry, a AAA, 2 early gen MBTs, an early gen fighter, a medium bomber. In Uliassutai, I have 1 mech, 3 early gen MBTs, a field artillery, and a AAA. In Dornagavi, I have 2 light infantry and a AAA. In southern Manchuria, I have 3 light infantry, 8 paramilitary, 2 artillery, 1 field artillery, 1 AAA, 2 early gen MBTs, 2 next gens, 3 mechs, and a People's War marker. In Beijing, I've got 2 early gen fighters and a AAA. And Zhejiang, I have 3 early gen fighters and a AAA. In Guangxi, I have 3 early gen fighters, an airborne, and a AAA. And then here in North Vietnam, I've got 2 early gen fighters, 2 light infantry, 2 Marines, a AAA, and a field artillery. In Southern Vietnam, I have 3 light infantry, a AAA, a field artillery. And then in Cambodia, I have 2 light infantry, a field artillery, and a AAA. So pretty evened out there. I like that a lot. And other than that, yeah, I think that's it. So, and then what we have here in the major shipyard that's in port is 6 missile patrol boats and a frigate and a nuke sub. But other than that, yeah, I am happy with the result of this turn. So can't complain. All right, so we'll turn it over to turn 10 for Captain G. We'll see you guys next time for 10.3 China. Thanks.